Welcome back to Fat Butcher Rips. We are back at it with part two of our case break. Boxes 5, 6, 7, and 8. Had a pretty fun first four boxes. Some highs, some mids, not a lot of lows. Hoping we can keep improving. If you're ready, let's rip. First box. All right, you know the deal. 18 packs, 10 cards, 3 numbered cards, 6 blue, a red, partridge in a pear tree, lots of inserts, O Pee Chee premieres, playing cards, retros, lots of fun stuff. Yeah, well, I went in depth in my release day video, so if you really want to dig into the details, you can check that out. Takes a little bit more time and care than we will here. We get ripping and we get moving. So, Kachuk in our first numbered card is a solid one. Connor McDavid. This is the Black Rainbow, 88 of 100. That is clean. The Four Nations version of the Black Rainbow for McDavid. This is a winner. I had been saving numbered cards because they tend to have been in those very first packs. I forgot, and I'm kind of happy because that's a great way to start. And we've got Sam Dickinson. I think we have seen, there's Jack Hughes, Carter Verhaeghe red. If it's blank, it's a 101. It's not, it's just red. I think we've seen almost all the rookies at this point, once or twice, except, well, actually take it back. I haven't seen the base Bennett Seneca, so you keep your eyes open. If I miss it, let me know somehow. Ryan Suzuki, Cam Talbot retro, and Pareko blue, Four Nations, and base. And our second Matthew Schaefer, Evan Rodriguez on the O Pee Chee retro, and Gabriel Landeskog on the premiere. Nice looking cards. All right, so I think I mentioned it in the last one, about the only base rookies that are going to get a top load are Schaefer and Demidov. So I will stay true to my word. It's a nice looking card. Robida rookie, Uvis Balinskis retro, and an Anze Kopitar playing card. And base. You know, I moved through the base pretty quickly on these. But the base is actually a big part of this product because it is a set builders. So as much as I'm just skimming through it, I'm actually going to spend a lot of time with it because I'm going to build every set I can with these. Nice Sam Rinzel rookie. Big fan of that. Brady Kachuk on the retro. Good looking card. And we have a blue. We have a base. We are moving. Looks like we'll have another blue. UC Saros Four Nations. Nice Ben Kindle retro. Solid rookie. Nice Frank Nazar blue. Second year Nazar, but he's had a little bit of struggles, and I think the Hawks in general have just hit a wall, but they've looked a little rough lately, but still big fan of Nazar. And big fan of Ben Kindle. He looks really good for a young guy. Holding his own. It looks like we'll have a black to 100 of some sort. Eichel, Four Nations, Amadio retro, Oliver Kapanen. That is a nice looking retro. The Canadians with the black borders, man. I mean, most of them pop, but that one really pops. Esselindel, Four Nations. Rowensky's a good looking retro, and a black and white. So these variations are relatively rare, like basically one a case on these black and whites. 1 in 288, and it's UC Saros. Could be worse. Could be better. Could be worse. So this is kind of our one. You get 3 numbered cards and then a extra of some sort. That's our extra. Could do a lot worse. And Ozzy Weisblatt. The Gus Bus on the retro. And Sealer Blue base. Hunter Haight, we got a card to 100 of him in the last go round. Kent Johnson, good looking retro. Zach Rowinski Premier, and base. Dort rookie, Michael Backlund, and Will Smith. 2 of spades. Okay, well, the lowest denomination for Will Smith, huh? It's tough work, little young guy. Not really thinking a lot of him. All right, we got a nice Easton Cowan rookie, like that. Owen Power, nice looking retro, and a Cam Lund rainbow to 350. Solid rookie, 329 of 350. Not the lowest numbered hit you can get. Actually, it's the highest numbered hit you can get, but we'll take it. Four Nations Bennington, Stamkos Retro, and our second ace of the case, and it is Sid the Kid. Nice. I don't know that you can go very wrong with any of the aces. I don't know who they all are. I think one's Ovechkin, but McDavid and Crosby in the case so far for aces will work. Four Nations Matthews, Decord Retro, and a Lindgren Blue. Four Nations Lucas Raymond, Jackson Blake Retro, and Garnet Hathaway O Pee Chee Premier. It's only 100 of these, and Garnet Hathaway made the cut. Congratulations, bud. And this is the short print checklist. So card number 600 is a checklist, and it is a short print. So yay, I guess. David Jiricek on the retro, and Tage Thompson from the wagon that is the Buffalo Sabres at this point. It's kind of crazy. All right, we've got an Aho Four Nations, Joel Eriksson Ek Four Nations on the retro, and a good-looking Matty Nyes Blue. And that wraps up box one of this part of the case break. Got off to a strong start, a McDavid to 100, and a 1 in 101 packs, Sidney Crosby ace, and a Matthew Schaefer, and a black and white. So all in all, no complaints here. Let's move some stuff out of the way and jump into box two. Box two. All right, we've mapped it well enough that we know that pack is a numbered card, so we will just let that one hang out. And we're off. Maxim Shabanov and Vasilevsky. And Anthony Beauvillier, 1 of 1. No, regular back. Fair enough. And our base. And we have Rodrigo Bowles, Noah Hannafin retro, and a Taylor Ward blue marquee rookie. That's relatively rare. You don't get a ton of those, so take it. Skylar Brindamore Stu Skinner retro, which looks nice, and Morgan Riley Premier. The other Elias Pettersson, Kucherov on the retro, and Rasmus Dahlin playing card and base. All right, let's spice it up. I know I took the numbered card out of the mix a little, but come on. This is sleepy go bye-bye time. McKinnon Four Nations, Dylan Duke, retro rookie. That's something. Markstrom blue and base. All right. Goucher rookie again. Gabe Perreault is a nice rookie. Dylan McElrath is our blue. So Gabe Perreault, solid. I don't know that it's stand-worthy solid, but, you know, it's penny sleeve solid. Got to spice it up with a number to 49 here. Wyatt Amott rookie. Bowen Byram retro, and Uvis Balinskis to 49. In the words of my dog, woof, that is tough. We've gotten pretty. The word I want to use, I don't really want to use. We've not had the best luck on our to 49s. We've gotten quite a bit of them, and they have not delivered. Uri Slavkovsky. And our second platinum preview, this one is a base platinum preview of Mr. Connor McDavid. Now, we have had luck on kind of our non-numbered stuff, and in particular with Connor McDavid. So, O Pee Chee giveth, O Pee Chee taketh away sometimes. In this instance, We'll take it. Patrick Line, Carl Grunstrom Retro, Caden Korzak. That's a floor pack, folks. We have found the floor. Mr. Hellebuck on the Four Nations, Andre Lee. The Kings retros look really nice. Huberdeau Premier, and a bit of base. My guy Celebrini, Colton Dock Rookie, Cole Perfetti Retro, and Mr. Reinhardt playing card. And our base. Our second Demidov of the case, Mr. Turcotte Retro, and a Matthias Janmark to 100, I believe. 88 of 100. Okay. You know, it's a 600 player checklist on these retros, so it's not definitely not a sure thing that you're going to hammer a home run. I've found that to be very true. But Demidov, always a welcome addition to the stage, such as it were. Right, and we've got Matvey Gridden, Yaroslav Askarov looking good in that Sharks jersey. That's a good looking card for a Sharks fan. Hellebuck on the 10 of diamonds and our base. Ville Otavainen, Logan Stanley Retro, and a nice Celebrini Blue. So that's sneaky value out of a case. You know, I'm a guy who likes to try to claw back as much value as I can, especially on these kind of products where I can build sets. And you know what? A blue Celebrini, when I think these boxes were 67, 68 bucks a piece, that'll get you 15, 20% of the way there, maybe. Marchand Four Nations, Alex Iafallo Retro, and a Toffoli on the the Premier. Two more in this stack. We do still have a numbered card chilling in the back, so we'll see. Cam Lund Rookie, Warren Fogle, King of Austin Matthews. That is a short print to 1 in 34 packs, so pretty solid. Had good luck on the playing cards so far. And Franz Nygaard, Willie Nylander Retro, and the Kyle Palmieri Blue in our base, and our number card chilling in the back. I don't think I'll do that again because that start was real dry without it. And it's just a basic rainbow from the looks of it. Noah Lava, look at that. We'll milk this for all it's worth. Noah Lava, Taylor Hall, Four Nations, Matthias Ekholm to 350. These Four Nation cards are pretty cool, and they look very cool in the rainbow card, so pretty solid. Honestly, outside of the numbered cards, that was a really solid little box. So when you're ripping a case of O Pee Chee, this is the kind of box where if you can find the value in it, it can deliver. So let's clear off box number 2 halfway through this little section, and we keep it moving. Lucky box number 3. All right, we're going to rip our numbered card right off the gate here. No holding back. Or not, it's red. Fair enough. Jimmy Snuggerud, Sean Dursey, and our red is Tomas Hertl, and it is not a blank back. So, fair enough. Just when we thought we knew all the answers, these boxes start changing the questions. Dalibor Dvorsky is a good rookie. Solid rookies for the Blues back to back. Giroux and nice rookie, Ville Koivunen. Mentioned it earlier at some point. It's all starting to blend together, but you don't get a lot of rookie Blues, so solid one there. And we got Chucker on the Four Nations, Jesper Kotkaniemi on the retro, Patrick Line, really good looking O Pee Chee Premier. The Canadians really pop on the Premier this year. John Farinacci for like the 4th time in this case. Robert Thomas, Roop Hintz playing card, and our base. So I'm not 100%. Maybe the collation of rookies in the second half will be very different, as we've gotten 2 Demidov, 2 Schaefers, think a couple of Rinzels, a Levshinov, but like no Bennett Seneke or whatever. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. Dominic Shine, Anton Lundell, good looking Four Nations retro, and Zucker in the stack to have a numbered card. Gus Bus Four Nations, Devin Taves retro, and it is Nino Niederreiter retro to 100. 87 of 100. Not a rousing start, but it's a start. It looks like we've got a green. I don't think I've gotten any greens, either in this case or in my preview box. Sam Steele. Oof, I gave him a hard time about his dad giving him a job, but Skylar Brindamore, Green Rainbow to 33. These do look very nice. It is a rookie. You're not, certainly no guarantees that you will get a rookie out of this, given the depth of the checklist. So we'll take what we can get here. Luca Cagnoni, that's got to be the third for him. Killorn, the Ducks one's and a 1 of 1. This is cold in my hand. I know it's a printing plate, and it is the black printing plate. Of the printing plates, these are the best, and it is a really nice looking. And actually, the image really is strong on this plate. Usually they're a little washed out. This looks amazing. Jack Eichel, 1 of 1, Four Nations printing plate. Get it, man. That's a tough looking card. Take that. You know, we're just kind of moaning and groaning about Skylar Brindamore. Just got to keep ripping. You'll find something, hopefully. And in this case, we did. And Kel McCarr on the Four Nations, Mr. Kachuk on the retro, and Pospisil Blue, and a bunch of base. Pareko Four Nations, Duhaime, interesting looking retro, and Tom Wilson on the O Pee Chee Premier, Olympian Tom Wilson. Taylor Ward rookie, Teddy Bluger retro, and another. Okay, well, if we're going to get duplicates of playing cards, let's get duplicates of Ivan Demidov. That is a win. Take that. Again, it's the non-numbered stuff in these boxes so far that have really carried the day. And it's not like crazy surprising. That does happen with O Pee Chee at times, but to the degree that we've been doing it is it's pretty crazy. So Ville Koivunen, a rookie retro, Dmitry Simashev, Levi Merrilainen on the blue, and a handful of base. Artem Levshinov, number 2. Brendan Dillon, I have been complaining about these purples to 49. Can we get a hit? No. Mario Ferraro to 49. I mean, are there worse guys on this checklist? Definitely. Are there better? Also definitely. Win some, lose some, guys. Erik Karlsson, Chris Letang, Roman Josi. We're getting all duplicates of our playing cards, which is weird. Shouldn't need to get that, but here we are. Barkov Four Nations, Kapanen, Cam Fowler on our blue. Zane Parekh, solid. Brendan Gallagher, is this another? Oh, no, just Jordan Binnington. I thought it might be a diamond. A normal Premier instead. Mr. Hudson, Marco Casper is our retro. Byfield playing card. Nice Ryan Leonard. Solid group of rookies. And a good-looking Connor McDavid Four Nations retro card. And Unza Kopitar blue. And that will close us down for box number 3 of this section. Box number 7 overall. A 1-1 Jack Eichel. Another Ivan Demidov playing card. A rookie to 33. Not the best rookie, but overall, a really solid box. Yet again, let's get it out of the way and get into the last box. Box 4. All right, they mixed it up last time and didn't put the numbered card, but it looks like it is back, and it is Bennett Seneca. I've been waiting for that. That is, you know what? Since I've been talking about it, here's the crazy part. I might have had it in the first or second box, and I just forget at this point because I'm an old man. Um, but we're gonna put it up because I've been talking about not having him for a while. Matt Boldy is our retro and a dynamic-looking Philip Forsberg retro. Um, I'm all in on these retros to 100. It's 94 of 100. I would love to get some really bigger names in those, but beggars can't be choosers. Regardless of the player, it looks awesome. Emmett Finney for the first time. Okay, then that might be the first time I've seen Seneca. Another guy that I was actually on the lookout for. Simon Benoit and a Jack playing card of Mikko Rantanen. That is a short print. 1 in 34 packs for the, I guess, face cards. Even though technically they're all face cards, there's faces of all these players. Noah Ostlund, Matthias Ekholm on the retro, and Hampus Lindholm blue. All right. Usually our red pops up early, so I don't know if that red is being a little tougher to get. Jacob Slavin, Four Nations, Shesterkin retro, and Axel Sandin Palika? I'll get there someday. Nice. Red Wings rookie. Rasmus Dahlin, Four Nations, Mr. Monahan on the retro, and a Demko. 9 of Hearts. Ian Moore, rookie. Ryan Suzuki, rookie retro, and Ty Cartier. Rowensky, Four Nations. Isaac Howard, retro rookie. A couple of retro rookies. Spencer Knight, blue. Gotten quite a few Spencer Knights out of here, and I'm all right with that. JT Miller, Four Nations. Morgan Barron, retro, another retro. And it's a retro rookie of Matt Bay Gridden, who I don't actually know a whole heck of a lot about. 79 points in 56 games. Sure. How old is he? Born in 2006, so he's still 19, technically. Okay. I don't know a whole lot about Matt Bay Gridden. I really don't. But taking like the Bowman baseball draft approach of, is he young? Yes. Has he put up some points wherever he was? Yep. Okay. Then I won't be too upset to to pull him. Oliver Moore, first time seeing my guy Oliver, big fan. Jacob Middleton, and oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the pink magma to 75. Artem Levshinov. I got the something else. What did I get of him? Like the sunset or something of the Platinum preview. These are going to look amazing, first and foremost. And second, getting a couple of the Dancing Bear, Artem Levshinov. Let's go. All right. Let's keep this the good vibes going. We got Parker Ford rookie, Bobber on the retro, Vitrano on the blue, and a bunch of old base. Axel Sandin Palika. I think I'll say it 3 ways until I find the right pronunciation, which will be not today or any other time while I'm opening O Pee Chee. So we'll have to do it that way. Nice looking Landon Slaggerts year 2. Brady Tkachuk O Pee Chee Premier and some base. Brady Martin rookie. Joel Farabee retro, and there he is. The man of the hour in the league at the moment, Macklin Celebrini on the playing card. It is not a short print, but it is still pretty good. Now, I talked a little earlier when I pulled the Celebrini blue about finding a little bit of extra juice out of these cases to try to find your way back. That playing card is a great example. Nice looking, and here's another one, Sam Dickinson retro. That is a nice looking card. Richard Raquel blue. Dickinson will get a soft sleeve, so we'll take it. I would love to get like the Schaefer in the retro with the black border. That would be a home run. Roy Kearns. I got a rainbow here to 350. Wyatt Johnson, and it is another solid Red Wing. Axel Sandin Palika 350. I like that though. That is a good one. The Wings have 3 really solid rookies in this class, and then they also have an older guy in Dominic Shine who has his fans, so can't go too wrong with Red Wings out of here. Jake Neighbors, Rodrigo Abels, not a blank back, not a 1-on-1, but it is a rookie red. You won't get a lot, so enjoy that one. Nikishin for the first time, so this is definitely a collation we have not come across. Rasmussen Retro and a Levshinov Blue. My goodness. They are taking care of me on Artem Levshinov, and you won't hear a peep of a complaint out of me because I am all here for it. Anytime there are multiple Levshinov parallels on the stand, it's a good day. Victor Hedman, 4 Nations, McLean on the Retro, and Duclair on the O Pee Chee Premier. And a bit of base. One more pack in this round. I fast forward, but just know it was playing hard to get. Michael Misa, I believe for the first time. Brett Kulak, and a 10 of hearts of Mr. Barkov. So that is a wrap on these 4 boxes. We definitely walked ourselves into a new collation of rookies, which is very fun. We got some great Artem Levshinovs in the last box, so definitely ended on a high note. As I said at the end of the last one, I will do a recap of the whole case at the end of part 4, so please go check that out. In the meantime, thanks for coming and hanging out with me as I rip through more O Pee Chee, one of my favorite products every year because I love to build sets. I love the inserts. I get to just sit around my house tomorrow while it's cold outside and just sort cards, and there's not many better days than that. So thanks again for checking it out. If you get the chance, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.